All right, this is April 21st, and here's a bunch of stuff that we have removed from the existing trim. And here's our table saw in the garage, where it's been the whole time. And I'm gonna walk in here. David, I had him remove and look at the floors, remove some of that thin plastic. This one didn't have anything on it, but we're okay here. So we've really done most of the work upstairs, but we have done some work down here. For example, there's our tools, and if you notice, we've had this hard piece of masonite on the floor the whole time. We removed the plastic here. Thin plastic is actually worse than having nothing sometimes, because you can't see if there's damage underneath, and it's so thin it doesn't protect. And there does not seem to be anything wrong here. Painter painted the skirts and stuff on this portion, and he did good. He did a good job. I don't know if I agree with the way he thought everyone was messing up the floor, which was not the case. So the pantry door's in. Looks like we need to get a striker plate there so that it can shut. But this one came out pretty nice there. We just have to trim it out, which we're in the process of. We've removed the moldings off of the headers, the terrible looking molding. Here we've got that black mold that we're talking about. It does appear to be dry. I don't think you need a drywall repair there. If you do, it's behind everything. Actually, that is drywall right here. It's just painted. I personally do not think you need to do anything than hit that with Clorox, like David, my installer, was saying, and then you should be okay. It does not seem to be here anywhere. That's where we removed the old baseboard there. Oh, the marble floor looks good. I do not see any damage to this floor whatsoever. Here's where the balusters, the painter put the balusters on the floor there, so we'll know. And the handrail is on the old baluster boxes here. And there's the fillet that goes in between the balusters. This, of course, is the stairs. They look really good. I think Benny was referring to the right-hand side here being higher. And that is all because of this set of stairs right here. We have to have the correct height off the nosing per code and also comfort. So that needs to be that height to meet that. This is very common. And this one goes up to the right, this one just levels off. So that's why that's that way. And then you can see how we made a little area for the light there. That came out nice. And okay, so now we're upstairs. Let's take a look up here. Everything's ready for Dustin. I called him, and he knows he's going to get out here, and he's got something to butt the floor to. He's happy about that. And there's our baseboard. We left a space for the floor underneath. You have a light switch that we don't know if you realize that, but we did it in a way. You can see where we carved out. So that can actually be pulled out and come out flush. So you can put a plate on there, and that will be very nice. It just eliminates the need that you have to get an electrician and more drywall stuff going on. So I don't know about this one here, but hey, it may be useful sometime. So here we've got the master, and look at this, very nice crown. And we're working on a mantle. Doesn't that look nice? All the way around. And this is we actually went an extra mile here, and we've got a board, like a ledger board on the bottom, and then one on the top as well, to make this crown look a little beefier and bigger. I think it looks a lot better this way. And then we terminated it going into the bathroom so it doesn't look funny. And then of course the bathroom doesn't have crown. And we've got the baseboard, and we've got the plinth blocks in the corner. Very nice. And I know in the other video I said we could leave the cheap baseboard in the closet, but we decided that it's just not good enough for you guys. So we went ahead and put baseboard here all the way around. Look at that. Of course, the baseboard is, we're just waiting. We just got the casing today. It was a special order, 4 days. So we have the casing we're going to put on. We did shave these off. They used to be sticking out to here like big wings. So we shaved it off. We're going to sand that. That looks a lot more, how can I say, aesthetically pleasing than the wings that were out there before. Okay, now, and okay, so that's good. And these all have the single shelves, so it does the hallway on the headers, which is fine. Being its own entity here, the master bedroom doors. Being a big door like that looks just fine, being its own thing here. We did sand it up a little bit though and shave those edges off. These were, yeah, we're replacing all the casings so that it can be uniform up here and not like 15 different casings everywhere. These were the other doors. We've got the bifolds in. Look at this. Remember this shelf? How it used to stop short, like right there before? Now it looks like it's supposed to, with a nice shelf on there. And we got the plinth blocks underneath all of the casings. We had to cut those in everywhere. And that will look good. I call this bedroom number 1. This one had a baseboard that was good. That's why we went with that type of baseboard. Throughout the whole upstairs, it's a nice baseboard. And it's got little plinth blocks. And so we wanted to keep that theme. This bedroom being on its own, always had a nice crown. So that kept, and then the headers were nice too. And then we go in here. And this is kind of cool. We put little plinth blocks to match so that we can put the baseboard in here and it'll look good. Same there, doors all work. This house has settled tremendously, and I'm sure you're aware of that. So there's some items that, like some doors might be warped and been sitting out there for a while, and some of the walls have moved a little bit too. Without doing major construction, we did what we could here. And then of course this bedroom now, we put baseboard. We took off the old stuff because it did not match the other room. And you have your plinth blocks and your baseboard. One around here. See that? We put the casing on what we have it here. And we have the single shelves in here too, which matches the master bedroom. So that's a good thing. So we've made a lot of progress. It's been a lot of work as well, as you can imagine.